What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, as I told you guys, and many people don't pay attention, they don't listen, or they just think I'll flat out be making up stories. But I told you guys that undefeated 3-division world champion, who at one point in time simultaneously held the WBA super title at 130, the WBA regular title at 135 and 140, Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar boxer, will be facing off against undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, in his next fight. Gervonta Tank Davis is 27 wins, no loss and no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He's 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Ryan Garcia is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach, okay? I told you that they were more than likely going to fight next, January 7th date, right? And so with that said, I did an interview with Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia's father, trainer, and manager, and he said it's just about done, right? And today we see that Gervonta Tank Davis is FaceTiming with Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia's dad, right? On FaceTime, and saying that they're going to get all the smoke. These are confirmations. Now you have Showtime president of sports, Stephen Espinosa, come out and says that it's just about done. There's a few things they have to work out, but it's just about done, right? So he FaceTimed Henry Garcia. I told you guys that everything you see in between is promotion, right? Stephen Espinosa, he came out and he stated that, you know, that Gervonta Tank Davis has an exclusive deal with Showtime, okay? And that Gervonta Tank Davis came out and said that he's no longer with Mayweather Promotions, retired, legendary, iconic, Hall of Fame superstar boxer Floyd Mayweather, and Mayweather Promotions, right? He's no longer with them, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis said that he don't have an issue with Floyd Mayweather, and if he needs something, Floyd Mayweather will still help him out, but he's not with Floyd Mayweather Promotions. We saw on social media, Floyd Mayweather unfollowed Gervonta Tank Davis on social media, right? These are all indications and alarms to let you know what's going on. Right, the sport of boxing is the most secretive sport in the history of all sports, because, quite frankly, behind the scenes, there's a lot of shady things that happen behind the scenes. That's why the sport of boxing is so secretive, more so than any other sport, okay? And it's the Wild Wild West. So with that said, you know, it's a huge fight. This is the fight that Tank Davis has been advocating for. Ryan Garcia has been advocating for this fight, and you're going to get Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis next. Huge fight. It's going to be on Showtime. Now, Stephen Espinosa said that they working out some logistics behind the scenes for, you know, rights. I told you guys it's a strong possibility that the international buys is going to go to DAZN, because Ryan Garcia signed to Olympic gold medalist, retired iconic Hall of Fame Mexican superstar boxer, Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions, and they showcase their fights on DAZN. So Ryan Garcia doesn't have a deal with DAZN per se, but he has a deal with Golden Boy, and Golden Boy has a deal with DAZN, okay? So it looks like the international rights pay-per-view is going to go to DAZN, who, that's where they started internationally, and the domestic, the United States buys is going to go to Showtime and Stephen Espinosa. So Stephen Espinosa, he confirmed, declared, believes Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia is very close. He said they have largely a deal in place with some details, and the TV network situation is still to be worked out. Okay, as I told you guys, this is an interview he did with Town Biz. Shouts out to the brother Town Biz. You know, you can see that interview in its totality, but, you know, even Michael Benson is reporting on this on his platform, right? So, but I told you guys, so now Gervonta Tank Davis is FaceTiming Henry Garcia. You're going to get that fight next, okay? I spoke to Henry Garcia. I've been telling you guys this is the fight you're going to get next, right? And it's going to be a big fight. Location is huge, right? Where's the fight going to be located? Now, I told you guys more than likely Las Vegas, right? Ryan Garcia is from LA. Gervonta Tank Davis sells out anywhere he goes. He sells out the Barclays Center in New York. He sells out, obviously, in his hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. He sold out in the Crypto Arena, aka Staples Center in LA. He sells out, you know, State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. He sells out everywhere he goes. But the key is to have Ryan Garcia fan base be able to support the fight, right? So you want to focus on Ryan Garcia fan base, because Gervonta Tank Davis is a traveling show. And what I mean by a traveling show is that it don't matter where you take Gervonta Tank Davis, his fan base, his star power, and his reach is going to, you know, touch wherever he goes. So you got to focus on Ryan Garcia, because that's where it's unsure, because Ryan Garcia actually fought at the Staples Center and didn't sell out the arena, and that's where he's from. Okay, so you have to have it as close to LA as possible, if not at the Crypto Arena, right? So that's a strong possibility. I don't believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is in the care of where the fight takes place, because he knows when the bell rings, there's no home court advantage. This is not team sport. It's an individual sport. So will there be a major fan base for Ryan Garcia in California, in LA? Of course. But will there be a major fan base for Tank Davis? Of course. So it really don't matter to Tank Davis. So availability comes into play, because the other major sports are taking place. You got NFL back in business. You have the NBA that's going to be back up and booming. So, you know, in Las Vegas, there's no NBA team. There's an NFL team, the Raiders, but it's not going to be the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium. So you can have it in there, and you don't have to worry about, you know, the NBA team. If you have it at the Staples Center, you got to worry about, you know, doing it based around if the Lakers are playing or not, and also the Clippers. So they have two teams that play in the arena. So that's what makes it difficult to assure it's going to be, you know, on those dates, and they play on Saturdays. So, you know, that could be an issue. In Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena, MGM, you don't have to worry about it. They don't have a team. And the T-Mobile and the Crypto Arena, formerly known as the Staples Center, both hold the same amount of capacity. So I would say, you know, obviously, in my opinion, I would say have it in LA. That all but assures Ryan Garcia's support will be in full effect. But Las Vegas is only a hop, skip, and a jump from LA. So they still will come out and support him in Las Vegas, right? So with that said, as I told you guys, January 7th, Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis, right? You're going to hear all types of different names in play. That's what you're going to hear. Steven Espinosa told the world that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was closer to coming to fruition than Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, and I told you that wasn't true, period. It's just simply not the truth. The truth is Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is way closer to happening than Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, period. Now, stylistically, as I told Henry Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia may not be ready. I think experience plays a major part, and I don't think that he has the experience to, you know, overcome what Gervonta Tank Davis is going to bring to the table. I just think that Gervonta Tank Davis' ability to make adjustments, southpaw, power in both hands, athletic ability, hand speed, you know, ring IQ. I think that Ryan Garcia, you know, now Henry told me, he said that, you know, but Ryan Garcia has been fighting since he was young. And I understand that. The problem with that is that, yes, you have been fighting since you was young, since the womb, since he was 5, 6, 7 years old. He's seen every style, but as a professional is different. It's the reason why you have guys who fight that beat guys in the amateurs, but then when they fight guys in the professionals, they lose. Now you do have some people that fight people and beat people in the amateurs, and they just have their number. But then you have people that fight people in the pros, and it's a completely different story. And so there's levels, it's different, you know. But I think there's mistakes that Ryan makes, like standing straight up. He does have power in both hands. He's much bigger than Tank, 5 inches taller, 5-inch arm reach, 4 or 5-inch arm reach advantage, 4-inch arm reach advantage over Tank Davis. Hand speed, power in both hands. He has it. Defensively, there's lapses and irresponsibilities that's concerning when you're dealing with Gervonta Tank Davis, who's very, very calm, cool, and collected. One thing about Gervonta Tank Davis I believe gets overlooked is Gervonta Tank Davis to stay calm, cool, and collective under pressure, right? He never panics. He could be losing. In his fight with Mario Barrios, I thought he lost 4 out of the first 5 rounds, if not all the first 5 rounds, right? No panic in him. No panic. Made adjustments, got Mario Barrios up out of there. Dropped him 3 times and got the knockout, right? So there's just, you know, times where Isaac Pitbull Cruz putting a lot of physical and mental pressure on Gervonta Tank Davis. Hurt his hand in the 6th round. Made adjustments. Fought on the back foot. Won the fight. There's no panic in him, right? So if he's behind against Ryan Garcia, you know, he's not going to worry about it. He's going to make adjustments. Now, the question is, Ryan Garcia, he's faced adversity. He was dropped by Luke Campbell by a left hand. Luke Campbell's not on the level of Gervonta Tank Davis, nor does he have the power. So you get Ryan Garcia gets hurt and start facing adversity against Gervonta Tank Davis, completely different than the adversity he faced against Luke Campbell and guys of that nature. But we're going to find out, right? January 7th, I'm telling you guys. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for you. Peace.